Following the previous studies that you've already done, this is the first and the most important element of meditation of all the tantras and of all the spiritual traditions. This is the use of the breath. The breath is the force of will and force of life behind you. You'll notice these traditions and these teachings are being given out to you freely. Same as the breath. The breath is given us to by the divine will and from the void and acts upon us freely. There is no charge to it. There can be no charge to it. It's a gift that is ageless that's been given to us. We need to understand this. But what we also need to understand is the use of the breath and the control of the breath is force of will. We can draw ourselves down to very, very deep suspended animation states, and we can also bring ourselves up out of it. By force of our breath, we can regulate that and we can control our consciousness. Hence we can decide when to incarnate and when to excarnate. Eventually we can actually cease our breathing altogether. Please do not practice these techniques if you have breathing trouble or if you have heart irregularities. Take your time. Prana Yama or breath control can be as simple as following your breathing in and out. If that's what you need to do, then that is fine and you don't need to press it any further. There are other ways and techniques and spiritual guidance that can take us around the use of prolonged breathing. But for those of you who can, extending out of your breathing period for 5 seconds per inhale, 5 seconds to hold, 5 seconds per exhale and 5 seconds to the next inhale is very utilizable. This can be done in tiny bursts, bringing it up moment by moment to that 5-second period. In greater mastery through this, you will extend your breathing right out. One is able to prolong their breath to once every 2-3 minutes. This is factual. And we've practiced this for a long time, since we're about 26 in actuality. The utilization of the breath and the vibration is force of will, force of spirit, force of incarnation, and force of intellectual capacity. It is the divine gift, the Raj Elohim, the breath of God, the essence of the Shakti, the Shanti essence on top of that. It is the essence of the dancer. We dance with the divine, our spirit dances with the divine and to each other. Having exited through the other precepts prior, enter now into the one focus through the keyhole meditation position, focusing oneself down to the mind or the heart if you're at this position already. Begin to follow the breathing. As you do so now, breathe in, slow, steady inhale. We're going to start to make this cyclic. Breathing in, your breath becoming stronger and stronger and stronger until you now hold the flow of your breathing. Holding it. Begin to let it go now. Slow, steady exhale, beginning to rise, coming to fruition, holding it, and then beginning to reignite, bringing in the breath like the ocean, coming in towards the shore, getting stronger and stronger. Hold it, beginning to exhale. Slow and steady exhale, getting stronger. Hold the breath. Slow and steady inhale. Holding it. Begin to release it. Getting stronger. Holding it. Beginning to inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slow, steady inhale. Breathing in. Bringing your lungs to capacity. Holding the breath for 5. And now exhale for 5. the breath, beginning to inhale, hold, begin to exhale, hold. Very good. This is the first principle. Practice it with great health, with great vigour. This is only a short one, but you'll follow the next video that leads on from this. Will take you even deeper in being able to use the technique.